Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm starting a series of bushing replacements, but before I do that, I'm going to do a quick engine bay cleaning so I have a clean place to wrench on. I like to use my Superclean degreaser because it's very good at removing grime, oil, wax, dirt, and whatever else is in the engine bay. I use it right out of the bottle for full strength, but it can be diluted for everyday messes. It's very strong but still biodegradable and phosphate free. Superclean reached out to me again to give away a few of their products to one of you guys. All you have to do is to comment anything on this video and follow me on Instagram because that's the best way for me to reach out to you without looking like a scammer. If you want to learn more about their product, check out their website. So now that my engine bay is clean, let's start replacing some bushings. I decided to start with the steering rack bushings. The rack is located against the firewall and it's held on by two bushings. If you have any of these symptoms, it could possibly be a bad steering rack bushing. I started with the passenger side because it looked way easier than the driver's side. You just remove the bracket that's held on by two screws and replace the bushings and put it back together. This is also where you install the vegan rescue kit, but I decided to save that for another time. And by the way, these are polyurethane bushings from Powerflex, who is the sponsor for this video. Previously, I've replaced my 9.5 subframe bushings with Powerflex and they made a huge difference. I prefer poly bushings over rubber because they are more firm and they give you a more confident drive overall without sacrificing comfort. And on top of that, these are weather resistant and they have lifetime warranty. So if you are interested in a set, check out the link in the description below. A big thanks to Powerflex for making this episode possible, and a big thank you to all of you guys who are watching for the love and support. The driver's side bushing took me and my buddy Andrew over 8 hours altogether because it's so cramped in there and there aren't any good angles. But first we got the fuse box out of the way and the top bolt was easy enough. Our problem started with removing the bottom nut, actually nuts, because after struggling for 30 minutes, we found out there are actually two nuts on the bottom. So it's the next morning and the air is so bad today because there's a wildfire going on, probably 10 miles away from where I am. So it's the beauty of California. Putting the new bushing in on this side seemed almost impossible. It just didn't seem like there was any chance that the bracket could fit in over the bushing, but eventually we were able to get it in somehow.
Alright, so I spent the better half of this morning trying to get this in and I was able to get it in. It's really hard to explain, but I showed what the bracket looks like. There's two holes at the bottom. One of them is an open hole and the other one is a closed hole, and so you just have to get that hole into the stud that's coming out of the firewall. That metal rod gets in the way a lot, so what my friend Andrew suggested was to loosen the other side first, because before I had that one tightened down. Rookie mistake. But yeah, I loosened that one and I lifted it up probably like an inch and held it with a hammer or something like that. Anything, just wedge it in there so it holds the upper position, and then that'll allow this side to be able to go in easily. So, well, not easily, it wasn't easy. This was hardest bushing job I've ever done, but yeah, everything's in. I think after I tighten down everything, I'll go for a quick test drive.
So one thing I'm noticing right away is that there used to be this kind of clunking noise when I go like this. And now, having done this job, I realized that that's the steering rack moving. And now that the bushings are in place, it no longer has that clunk. So that's awesome. Oh man, I can immediately tell it's so much smoother. Yeah, oh wow. It's such a little thing, but it makes a really big difference. And when the car is shifting its weight from left to right during turns, that's where it really shines. It feels way more confident, more exact, or more accurate, if that makes sense. And it's just more smoother because there's no more dead spot in the middle. And what I mean by dead spot is there used to be this one area where you could go like this and the car wouldn't do anything and it would kind of make a clunking noise. And it's because instead of the wheels going like left and right, the steering rack was moving left and right. and so that's what the dead spot was. I'm also noticing that my alignment is slightly off, and I think that's because I was moving the steering rack a lot. So I think after this job, you do need to get an alignment. Yeah, Powerflex does it again. It's a very good product. If you're curious about this product or any other products that they offer, they have a lot of products for SAABs, especially the 9.5s and the older 900s. So if you are interested in Powerflex, check out their website in the description below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Wow, I mean, it honestly feels like a new car. This is crazy. Can't wait to do the other ones.